Merger and acquisitions are major corporate events. It has been exciting, and I foresee that it will become even more exciting. In this digital age, where new technology, new business model are affecting big traditional businesses and making them not as relevant as what they used to be. For large companies with successful businesses, the challenge is that they are typically not nimble enough to be able to innovate on their own. We are seeing more of this company resorting to acquisition, acquiring new technology companies, new startup to be able to keep themselves up to speed with the latest technology. And that's how we believe these companies will continue to make themselves relevant, and it will be interesting time for all of us that are involved in the M&A. One way to look at the evolving M&A market is just to make reference to a company like Microsoft. It probably takes about 10 years for Microsoft to do 50 acquisitions in the 1990s. But when you look at from 2010 onwards, Microsoft has probably done more than 50 acquisitions by now. So why are they doing this? When you look at the type of acquisition that they have made, they have invested in Hotmail, Skype, and more recently, LinkedIn. And these are related industries that Microsoft probably see the benefit of having synergies. And if you look more closely at some of the smaller investments, they are into Internet of Things, they are also into big data and cybersecurities. So you can understand from their perspective that these are probably areas that are evolving. And it's important for big organizations like Microsoft to continue to be relevant to the changing business environment. Being a chartered accountant, we do have a very strong foundation in having the ability to understand the language of business. Being involved in acquisition is very stressful. We are always pressured to close a deal. But closing a deal doesn't mean that we shouldn't do the right thing. As a chartered accountant, sometimes we need to tell the client that this is not the deal for them. When we need to tell the client to walk away from a deal, it is always difficult. It is not an easy message to communicate to the client, especially if the client is eager to get that deal done. But for us, being trained professionally with our code of ethics, we need to do what we believe is right. And doing the right thing is important to us to maintain our professional standards and being objective. And this is how we believe we will earn the faith and trust of our clients.